We bring into our post-game show Kings assistant coach Brock Sawyer. Let's obviously talk about the disappointment of an effort like that to follow up what was one of the better games of the season against Prince George on Friday night.
Yeah, I thought, we were pretty lackadaisical right off the start, and you could see it was evident in our play. I mean, we didn't get our first shots on goal until that power play that we capitalized on, which, is a positive to take. I mean, we generate opportunities, junked the net, and banged one home. But, when we don't come prepared to play right off the drop of the puck, you can see it in our game, and that's been our downfall. And I think every game we've lost this year. So, definitely not the effort we were expecting.
The Kings dropped their third game this season when scoring first. Austin Kamer opened the scoring. Did you feel like that goal was a begin of a turnaround? Because the Kings looked good in the couple of minutes beforehand. You obviously draw the penalty. You score early in the Powell play. We'll talk about Powell play in a moment. But did you feel that was beginning to turn around? Because the effects I described it up here. The goal goes in, and I thought the gas pedal came off.
No, I thought, to be honest, I thought we got a little bit better towards the latter half of the first period. I mean, we were shying away from hits, and we weren't having the puck as normal as we normally do. But no, I mean, I thought when we scored the first goal, we kind of got a lift, and we started banging more bodies and winning puck battles down low, and really started to dictate the pace of the play and owning the puck down low. I thought, tonight our D wasn't as sharp. We were letting them. Their forward group just do what they wanted with the puck. We weren't eliminating or pinning and letting them move the puck and freewheel in our zone, which isn't Kings defense. So, too many uncharacteristic turnovers by far. But no, I mean some things to build on. But it's just when the effort's not there, you're not going to get the result you want.
We talk a lot about preparation and being ready for games, and I know that's, and I mean for lack of a better term, because I know this team doesn't like to use them, but an excuse or reasoning, whatever you want to say, a bad preparation, bad mental readiness for a game, and I think a poor start kind of reflects that. I wanted to kind of focus in on this Victoria Powell River series because this is now 3 games against the Grizzlies where the Kings have struggled to break out of their own zone. They've struggled to deal with the two-man forecheck that Victoria brings. They've struggled to adapt to the aggressiveness of a penalty kill, which is second in the BCHL. I wanted to talk about this season series and I guess the changes the Kings need to make if they're going to find success against the Grizzlies team, which has played them very well now through 180 minutes.
No, I mean, they have played well against us. Obviously, it's a team that it gets excited to play us. I mean, anytime you end someone's season the year before, you got guys on their bench and in their room who are geared up to come here to Powell River or geared up every time they see Powell River on the schedule. So I think it's more on us as a team not being prepared to go out and physically and mentally battle for 60 minutes. I mean, we're not stopping on pucks. We're looping too much, and we're not finishing hits, and we just don't do the little things right to be successful at the end of the night. I mean, the 3 times we've played them, give them credit. They've come in and they've worked hard, but I think we got a lot more to give against this team, and we'll see in a couple of weeks when we get them back in here.
I think last season, Kings trainer Brady Lake came up with the analogy for Nick Kalasian that he's like the puppy dog. You love the energy that he brings, but sometimes there needs to be the correction there. And obviously, a tough night for Nick takes the 9 minutes in penalties plus the game misconduct. How do you manage him? Because he's a player that walks that line, and tonight he'll be the first to admit stepped over it.
No, I mean, I got to see the hit again. I thought it was, a little, the guy's kind of backing up, trying to establish position for a one-timer in the slot, and Nicky just trying to coming in full tilt, couldn't really move, just react in time. But no, I mean, the 4-minute spearing double minor behind the net, I mean, that's a long way from our own net. Those are the ones that, you shouldn't have to kill. Those are the undisciplined ones. I mean, he brings so much to our program and our team, and he's just one of those energy guys. I mean, he brings it every night. I think we've talked about him every post-game show here. So, it's tough. Obviously, he's, a little emotional after and not happy about it. But, you can't really fault him because he plays the right way and he bangs bodies and moves his feet and he competes hard. He gets after it, and that's all we ask.
A lot of those terms that you used to describe Nick Kalasian could also describe Kyle Betzner. I had a pretty impressive assist on Curtis McCarrick's goal. Drew the penalty in the first period, if memory serves, that the Kings ended up scoring on just by moving his feet. I mean, a bit of a bright spot tonight in what was otherwise a pretty dark King effort.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he's just like, another guy who's so consistent night in and night out just by competing hard and moving his feet. And, I mean, his speed is so valuable, and he's a big body. And, his skating ability, I mean, he gets that assist on the Curtis McCarrick goal just by winning a foot race and getting hauled down. So, no, he brings us so much. I mean, I know he's, squeezing the stick a little bit, trying trying to get some points and some goals. But no, he does everything right, and it's going to come. The offensive opportunities are going to come for him. I mean, you can never fault him on his effort or his D-zone play. I mean, night in and night out, he battles and he competes. So eventually pucks are going to start going in for him.
Let's talk about Langley coming up on Friday night. It's the last home game before the Kings hit the road again for 3 games in 2.5 days. Much like when we talk about Alberni, we know that they're going to work hard. Much like when we talk about Penticton, you know it's going to be fast and high skill. When you talk about Langley, you know it's going to be physical.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a physical game. I mean, I think we'll look back tomorrow morning after this game here tonight and say, hey, we just told the guys, look in the mirror, because I mean at the end of the day, it's Kent and I preparing the boys to play, and it's on them to be mentally and physically ready to go right from the drop of the puck. And I think in our 10 losses, I think we can honestly say that that has attributed to about 8 of them, I would say, where we just weren't ready. So no, I mean it's be a tough night clipping video here and going over this one tonight, but and tomorrow. But no, I mean we just got to come in and bring an effort and know we're going to be in for a physical battle. I mean it's teams always, like I keep saying, teams get geared up to play for us. I mean there's a reason this program and this organization's been successful in this league and had consistency year in and year out, and that's guys buying into what we're preaching and playing the right way. So I think you look in the mirror and do some soul searching and get back to the drawing board on Thursday, and then gear up for a game Friday. I mean it's 60 minutes. You got all day to prepare for it, whether you're in class or at home. So hopefully we it's tough, but you got to say hopefully we get the effort that we need.
Brock, I appreciate you coming up and doing this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.